Welcome to Emily the Criminal. First rule of being a businessman: don't where you eat. Rule 2 of being a businesswoman: always carry a taser. This story stars Aubrey Plaza, which makes this movie a 10 out of 10, and that's it. Bye.
What do you mean I have to review it? Have you seen Aubrey Plaza? She's phenomenal in everything she does. Huh? For the views? Alright. I'll do it.
So the story follows our main character, Emily, as she's bombing a job interview because her criminal record. She didn't like getting pissed on. Wow. She left the interview. Turns out she works for Uber Eats. Guess that's why she wants a real job. One of her coworkers gave her a number to a pyramid scheme, and she went along with it. At the end of the night, she ends up going to the club with her friend, Token. She works for Twitter, and she wants to get her friend an interview at Twitter. Emily doesn't seem to be jazzed, so they end up doing burger sugar in the restrooms. Next morning, she made it to the pyramid scheme gathering, and we meet Clyde, another very important character because GTA 6. This Clyde guy has this mystique feeling that he's gonna die at some point. Anyways, this pyramid scheme is different because they buy things on other people's cars without getting caught. First time went off without a hitch. Second time was the charm because she was tasked with buying a car and leaving the store in 8 minutes or less, and you can guess how that went.
Oh! He needs some milk.
Clyde helped her to stop the swelling and bleeding and whatnot, and she giggled to herself, some girly stuff. Next morning, she gives Clyde a call. They meet at a warehouse. She wants to know how to make her own money and a pyramid scheme, and he was pretty supportive and spilled the beans to $1 million fast track to money. And he gives her one rule to follow: don't shit where you eat twice. She goes off and has a criminal montage of her getting better and better at getting money and stuff. During this time, the acquisition of Twitter was about to happen, so Token left her dog with Emily. One night, she gets an order, but this time she was lazy and invited them to where she lives. And she tried canceling on them, but nope, these two were also criminals. And the dude pins Emily on the floor, all American-like, and puts a box cutter to her neck. They end up taking her money and Token's dog with them. If it were me, I wouldn't let that slide. I would get the taser from the first act and tase the dude in the driver's seat and curb stomp the girl because f you, that's why, and take my money and Token's dog back. Elon officially owns Twitter now, so he threw a party and Token invited Emily as she proceeded to leave her among a bunch of theater kids that work for Twitter. She summoned Clyde to save her, and he did. They proceeded to bang as he did it. I want to get cuddled too. Anyway, Emily's smoking body gets an 11 out of 7. Token was able to get Emily an interview with Elon. Things were going well until she asked how much money she'd be getting paid for working. He didn't answer. Token looks away awkwardly. You're getting paid an exposure coin, Elon said. For every TikTok you post about how great Twitter is, you'll get an equivalent meal judging by the views you get, of course. She looked at him and she said, this, I'm out. And Elon exclaimed that he could get 16 more Emilys to do the same job for no money. She goes to pick up Bay, but he's beaten up by his own brothers because Emily didn't follow the rules that Clyde put in place. Do not where you eat twice, Emily. That goes especially for you, you foxy body having lady, as Clyde said affectionately. And now he's catching the flack for her stupidity. So he's plotting on robbing them for all they got and run away with Emily. But plot twist, he got robbed instead, and we move into plan B. Find them and take them for the money they got right now. So far, the feat displayed by dispatching the unsuspecting guys is pretty impressive. Agent 47 will be proud. They thought they could sneak up on the main guy, but another plot twist, the main guy jumps them and slams a mobby huge to Clyde's head as he falls unconscious. Oh yeah, I called it. Clyde has to die in some way. Emily let out a Spartan roar and proceeded to shank the dude for killing her bae, but also wants the money, Lebowski. So she's straddling the dude she just stabbed in the kidney, and it makes her look so badass. Why am I hard right now? They get the money and they dip. Clyde is slowly losing the plot armor, and Emily is growing more and more impatient. So she apologizes and takes the money and jets off to the Lebanon lands to live out the rest of her fantasies and fully realizing a pyramid scheme she once had joined, and that's about it. This movie is about a girl who has to make a decision between dealing with the devil or being homeless in LA. Well, that doesn't seem like a difficult decision. Ever been to Africa? I stay homeless. Emily's a real person. She's relatable and she's smoking hot, and I sympathize with needing money to do anything really. Money can't make you happy, but it makes it easier choosing between a bowl of noodles and buffalo wings. It's masterfully shot. Thank you, cameraman. It's masterfully directed. Thank you, director. And thank you, Aubrey Plaza, for being so gosh darn hot. Moral of the story: don't where you eat, kids. Oh, okay, I'm impressed with myself. I am hard.